Yeah, no, I'm in now, and I'll actually be able to prove it. All right. So there's a slight delay here on the Google Hangout, um, as it's pretty much rebroadcasting through the live office. But right now, you guys, this is Al King here live with Rob Frazier. Who we have coming through the live office right now. And what I want to do, you guys, I want to actually go ahead and welcome everybody to our call, our live at 5. It's actually 1 minute past, so I do want to go ahead and get this call here started off. And again, it is my pleasure, as always, to welcome all of you on. And so, real quick, Rob Frazier is again our special guest, and we can hear you live and clear there, Rob. I want to introduce to those of you who are new to Top Networkers Group, those of you who are chiming in for the first time, who are um, getting yourself familiar with our team and our message. Rob Frazier is the kind of person that I'm looking for to build this team with. And I want him to share some things. And I want all of you guys to be able to hear from Rob. And because of the time delay, what I want to do is I'm just going to sort of uh, let Mr. Frazier speak to you guys and just kind of share some things about this system and this team. And, and then I'll share a couple of things after that. But let's hear from him. This is an up and coming leader in the industry. This is someone who has a ton of experience, uh, you know, in terms of working in a team environment. Someone who has embraced the message of teamwork. He's someone who's dived into the training right away. He's someone who's taken this extremely seriously. And again, we're looking for people who get what we're talking about. I'm looking for people like this. So it is my pleasure, my privilege to introduce to some and to reintroduce to others, none other than Mr. Rob Frazier. The floor is yours, sir.
I do appreciate those kind words. Um, but yeah, first off, I do have to say thank you for one putting together the one MLM system. Yeah, I've kind of a little bit of background about me. I kind of bounced around a number of online systems, some incomplete, yeah, do appreciate some to where you have to spend a lot of earning say the for one putting together, some to where you got to keep coming out of pocket to learn all of the insights and secrets. A little bit of background about of things. So phone. So if I'm kind of speaking in circles a little bit, you'll understand why while I'm getting used to the audio system here. One, I'm not a high tech sort of guy. I have four kids that are doing this. making right now because obviously I haven't mastered certain information yet. And so the more I started going through the trainings, just listening, connect, learn, share, earn. I must have listened to every single video in the back office at least 4 or 5 times, and try to listen to one every single day because what I have found is the more you go over this information, the more it becomes a part of you, and the more you'll just kind of naturally act on it when you come across certain situations, i.e., connecting with new people, asking them questions about their business, and then seeing if they would be open to some extra training or another way of doing business or business partnership. So, like I said, I just want to say the One MLM system has absolutely everything in it, from all of the free programs to even the quote unquote premier program, the Wake Up Now program. Every single program is a piece of a complete puzzle. For example, all the free social media networks, these are ways to build your network, this is where people are hanging out online. So if you want to build an MLM business, it only makes sense to be involved in all of these free social networks. Moving on to ILA, to MCA, to Skyforp, and Level 1 Network. All of these different programs have a specific piece of the pie that equals a complete package all in itself. And every single one of the programs are good programs, but they each, I don't want to say are lacking a certain aspect, but they kind of are to a degree. And so when you kind of just take in the whole system and just take it day by day, bit by bit, learn as much as you can about the system, you learn about marketing, you learn about speaking, you go through the personal development. The more you take in this information, the more you'll see how this system works together, and then the more you will start to see the vision as well. So that's just hopefully I just can't speak highly enough. The system is a complete system in and of itself. And if you're listening, just take the time, go through all the trainings, and it's a step-by-step thing. You don't have to join all the programs right out the gate. I'm personally am only in maybe like 3 or 4. I do have plans of getting all in, but at the same time, I need to learn the information and grow my network. And once I started going through the training, I have been growing my network. I've brought about 6 people into the system already, whereas in the past, it would have taken me maybe like 2 years to get 6 people actually registered and signed up to do something. So the information is working. It does work every single day. I'm building my business. My network's getting larger. And so I just can't speak highly enough about the system. It's a complete system. And so if you're not a part of it, get involved and plug into the training. So I think I'm gonna just leave it there. Hopefully I covered basically expressed how sincere and serious I feel that this system is, and highly recommend that anyone should get involved with it. So with that being said, I turn it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rob Frazier. And again, there is a delay, and so I know that I'm probably not going to start showing up volume-wise until maybe about now. Yeah, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you, Rob, for what you just shared. All of that is extremely powerful. And that's the reason that I said the things I said. Um, that you are absolutely the kind of person um, that I'm looking for to actually build this business with. You know, you've actually dove into the training. You've actually watched all the videos, and I know because you and I talk, and I can always tell who's looked at a video, who's watched some training. And I just want to thank you again for your commitment to the team and to the vision, to actually sharing it. I know that when we first started doing these live at 5 calls, you let me know that you wanted to actually be on, that you had some things that you wanted to share, and I agree that that people on the team need to hear from you. And so I do want to apologize for some of the feedback issues. We'll work things out, and maybe even have an opportunity to get some of what you just shared, clear, because it's important that people understand that it's not about the program or any special company. Hold on, one second, folks. Sorry about that. It's not about any particular company or any particular program. It's about you and I growing our networks. It's about you and I growing our teams. See, I've had the pleasure and the privilege of being in network marketing since 1999, and I've had the honor of working with successful people who were already making money, people who taught me things and shared things with me and gave me insight on the importance of the team, and how important it is that we honor those relationships. This is the relationship business. This is relationship marketing, and so our focus needs to be on the network, not necessarily the programs. The programs in our minds simply help us make money. That's purely what they exist for. Yes, we want to be involved with programs that offer value, right? The more value we have to offer, the more likely we'll make money. Okay? So yes, the programs are going to have value. Yes, the programs are going to benefit us in some way, shape, or form. But I love what you shared, Rob. I mean, several of these programs all by themselves are maybe not complete. Like some of them are missing something. And it's almost like there's an example I love to give. It's a Voltron. I'm an 80s kid, so I grew up during that time period, and I used to love watching Voltron. It was one of my favorite cartoons. And it's that same example for anyone who's not familiar. I think everyone's around my age range here. and so hopefully we all understand what I mean by Voltron. And real quick, welcome to one of our new team members, Mr. Andrew Santaramo, who's in the room. Thank you for dropping in, Andrew. Voltron was awesome because it talked about teamwork. It talked about these awesome lions, these machines that were able to do great things, but when they would come against huger obstacles, larger monsters, larger threats, they would have to assemble. They would have to come together to become Voltron, this unstoppable robot that could pretty much, win every time, hands down. They had a great sword and everything. And so, yeah, the concept that we put together here with the 1MLM system again is all about team. It's all about training. And again, you know, just to echo what Rob was just sharing, because this is so important for everyone to get it. For anyone who's looking at it, who's brand new, who wants to expose, other people to it, and you're wondering what your conversation should be when talking about the 1MLM system, what type of vision you should probably be casting. It's about the team. It's about teamwork. It is about us coming together, creating a network, and each of us being the CEOs of our network, right? Each of us being the head of our organizations, being well trained, really having a grasp on several topics, not just a few. Why not? Why not learn about internet marketing? Why not learn about lead capture pages? Why not learn about the power of follow-ups? Why not learn about these important topics, and especially connecting with people? You know, the CVO, the Chief Vision Officer of the One MLM system, Mr. Milton Muzan Jr., came up with the catchphrase that we use throughout our system. It's connect, learn, share, and earn. And when he started talking to me about his little phrase that he was using, I was like, man, I love that. I was like, dude, that's exactly the order it goes in when it comes to making money. First, you have to connect with people. See, no matter what the company is, if it's Nike, nobody goes out and buys Nikes without actually, having some type of connection first. And that's why Nike spends so much money on advertising, to build a connection, to build their brand, so that someone watching television, flipping through magazines, they're constantly seeing this symbol all the time. So now when they're thinking about buying shoes, they're thinking about Nikes. See, it's because Nike spends so much money making that connection. They've spent so much time. Now, you and I, we're not Nike. We don't have Nike's budget. So we can't spend that kind of money building that kind of relationship with people, but there are other ways to build relationships, other ways to connect. And that's what we love about social media. Social networks, they give you the opportunity to expose yourself. One of our social networks took a dive. We just found out, again, thanks to Andrew. Andrew just got started, called me up, and was informing me that he was having an issue getting signed up for one of our social networks, SideTick. And SideTick is another company that Milton shared with me. Some people don't know this. Milton's actually my sponsor in several of these programs, such as Big Crumbs and Ebates. SideTick was one of them. Apparently, SideTick decided to go in another direction. I'll be covering that in the official update video, which I will be cutting for you guys here later on during the week or this weekend, before May is out. So, but the point of having social networks is, again, the exposure. See, if I'm a marketer and I happen to be on several social networks and I keep seeing a certain person, I know that person is probably serious about making money. That's a person that I'll reach out to and start building a relationship with. Now, notice I said building the relationship. I want to connect with this person first. I want to learn about them first. I want to learn who they are, what drives them, what motivates them. One of the things that I learned from one of my first mentors in this industry is that we want to be interested in other people. We want to be interested rather than interesting. We want to get to know other people because people are reciprocal. It's just a natural phenomenon. If you're interested in them, they'll be interested in you. They'll get around to asking you about your business. You don't have to put your business in their face. You can just simply go about marketing your business. So on your social media, on your Twitter, on your Pinterest, on your Facebook, you'll advertise. You'll talk about things that you're in, that you're doing marketing wise. But don't forget to talk about the other things too. The other things that pull people in, that make them interested in who you are, while you're going around being interested in others. You see how that works? It's all about the laws that govern the universe. And what we're talking about here, you guys, is simply the law of giving and receiving. Right? What we give, what we put out there comes back. And that has everything to do with building a network, building a team, because you're looking for 3 to 5 people. So many of us want to have a team of thousands. I would love to be sitting on top of a team of thousands right now. If Top Networkers Group had 10,000 people, we might have 1,000 folks in the room right now, right? And so someday we're gonna get there, but it takes having 3 to 5 people first. And we're at a phase right now with our team. See, all organizations go through phases of growth. We're at a phase where we're looking to identify leaders first. It's really not for everybody right now. I'm glad again that Mr. Frazier spoke. Some of the things that he shared are just right on line with what so many folks need to understand. Those who listen to the recording later, you'll need to understand this too. This is different. This isn't like everything out there. We're not a company, we're a team. And we're looking to identify the leaders who can carry the vision of what we're talking about forward, that we want to build our network first. Take your time with the programs. You don't have to join everything. I got an awesome email from another new team member that just joined, Freddie Figs, if you're out there. This question answer is for you. He was asking, what should I do with all of the programs? I'm not sure. I might get overwhelmed. And again, Robert hit it right on the nail. You want to take your time. That's why we put it into the levels. Again, I have to give that credit to where it's due. Milton came to me with the idea of starting people with free and slowly moving them up level by level, so to speak, graduating. So when you're on the free level, you want to start making them around $50 to $100 so you can now move to the $10 level and start making about $100 residually. When you're making $100 residually from the $10 level and from your activities on the free level, now you can afford to take on a $50 level program. You have to be a business person, ladies and gentlemen. And again, right now in the live office, it's all gentlemen. But again, we also have some dynamic ladies who are part of our team. Some have to work. Shout out to Sherelle Dupree. Some are busy, tied up. Some have crazy schedules. And again, that's why we built the system, and that's why we're doing these live at 5s. We want to create an archive with information that is going to continue to help members of our team. What I want to do, I want to shift gears. I have 5 minutes because I don't like this call to go long. I want to just again show you some of the new stuff that we have added into our members area. Those that can see the screen. And again, I want to thank Mr. Rob Frazier for what you shared there today. We had some technical challenges. Go back, you guys, and watch some of the live at 5s that we've covered, where we spoke about the obstacles that always drop in the way. Whenever you and I are attempting to do something special, obstacles just seem to come out of nowhere. And I'm actually glad that I looked at this screen. I've got to do a little more work on that so I can shrink that down. Let's see here. I want to actually show you guys this right here, the training videos. Okay. Really and truly, this is why we built the system. I believe that the best trained teams win. Okay. The best trained teams win. And all I really wanted to ever do is give other people the tools to be successful. Now, what this is, you guys, this is our training videos office. This here will allow you to come in to get trained, to even chat with your leaders, with your sponsors, with your downlines, while they're watching training videos. And this is going to be the quick overview. If you come in and you see anything highlighted in yellow, it's a new video. Make sure that you watch it. If you're a customer, then some of these are videos that you may or may not have access to yet. Here are the updates. You'll definitely want to go through these and check these things out. Okay. Now again, let's just come back. I've got 3 minutes here. If anyone has questions or anything, you're more than welcome to hang out. We can all hang out and talk for a few here in the live office. This is a tool that we've created to help our team grow. If you watched last week's live at 5, I got specifically into how to use this office. But what we really and truly want to do is we want to use Monday and Tuesday to bring guests into this office, to expose them to the information. And again, we can do 3 ways, right here in the office to help new people get started, to help answer questions. Again, if you're brand new and you don't know how to answer every single question that folks have, that's why network marketing is network marketing. And again, I stress old school because I'm old school. I love the new school technology. And what I see time and time again, all the successful people in the industry are blending old school with new school technology. They're using the old school tactics. They're creating a list. They're building their relationships with that list. They're branding themselves with that list. I know Andrew spoke to me about email marketing. That's so powerful. Email marketing gives us the chance to really connect with people who have said, yes, I'm interested in making money with you. And what happens so often is sometimes people will opt in the list. Rob calls them RIPs. It's so perfect, right? These random internet peoples who just, constantly sign up for email lists. And if you're not constantly communicating with that list, they can forget you. So again, that's such a powerful way to build that relationship. And now they'll start looking at what you're talking about. They'll look at what you're promoting. And that's all that we can do is expose people to the info. They're going to make their minds up for themselves. And again, sometimes they have to hear it over and over and over again, which is why Nike spends millions of dollars to advertise so that they can continually put their brand in people's faces. And so that's how we have to think. It's just that we're a little bit smaller. We aren't Nike, so we do it with videos. We do it with social media. We do it with other mediums to accomplish the same goal. You guys, I want to thank you for dropping in here for the live at 5. Again, I want to thank our special guest, Mr. Frazier. I want to thank Andrew for dropping in, brand new member. And shout outs to all of you who have contacted me this week and the past week. Use Thursday and Friday and Monday and Tuesday to really work and build your business. Let people know about the live at 5. We will be here again next week, Wednesday, live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because I'm here in Los Angeles, right? So if you're on the East Coast, of course, that's going to be 8 p.m. your time. And again, it is my pleasure to have been here with all of you. Thank you again. And I look forward to building something special. If each of us just focus on finding 3 to 5 people this week who see what we see, who are interested in being part of this team, who want to grow a real true network together, invite them into the live office and have them go right here to step 1 and start looking at the info. Folks, if a person won't look at a 30-minute video, I just showed you guys all the training that we have in the members area. That's hours and hours of info, and you might have to actually watch hours and hours and hours to really and truly get it. Like Rob said, it's like each thing is a piece of a puzzle. But once you put the puzzle together, I promise you it's going to make sense. We have to do something different. And I know I'm slightly going over here, but we have to do something different. The internet has changed network marketing, and network marketing companies are getting ridiculous. They're treating their independent business owners like employees. I've seen so many top earners be terminated from companies because they had an extra stream of income on the side. To me, that's crazy. We have to put the power back where it belongs. It belongs with the people, with the network, and that's what we're building. We want to build a top networkers group, a group that is so powerful and so strong that no company can ever eliminate us from their company for having another stream of income. Does that make sense, you guys? Look, thank you all again. I don't want to hold you long. Appreciate you. I'll see everybody here next week, and we'll be hanging out, chatting for a few here in the live office again. My pleasure. We'll see you guys at the very, very top networkers group.